We're talking today with Jody Bodenhammer, who coordinator for Repel Diabetes Learning Center, and you were talking about the Hackler Intermediate School Healthy Kids 5K that is coming up May 30th.
Yes.
They start running at 8 o'clock, so when can they come and register for that?
The registration will start at 7.
Okay,
and
right at Hackler Intermediate?
Right there
Because
at
it's
the
all
school.
right in that, they start at the school and they finish
at the school. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And so they'll have some pre-registration obviously going on between now and then through the school. You can stop by the school office there. But then once race day comes, we'll have that short time to also get registered. And I think it's a great, it just never ceases to amaze me that these kids are so pumped about getting out there and running and showing their support for a good cause, but also motivates them and shows them that yes, they can.
Yeah.
They don't have to run the whole time. They don't have to get out there and run a marathon. It's an easy race. It's an easy course. Miss Cassie Barnhill will be out.
Oh, okay.
She's our assistant, one of the assistant principals. Yeah. Every year she brings her bike, and so she bikes as the kids are running, and she bikes back and forth and around.
Making sure they're all okay.
Making sure everybody's safe.
Yeah.
And of course we'll have plenty of volunteers and adults there as well. But for the kids that sign up to participate, their participation or their registration fee is paid by Wells Fargo. So they actually provide that donation for us to sponsor the kids.
Oh, that's great.
And it is just a wonderful, I'm telling you, they got together about this. I can't take credit for this. The CAB Academy there at the high school, the teachers over there, they have been just awesome about getting this going, keeping it going. You know, it's our 4th annual. We're so excited about it. And just if anybody's interested in helping or volunteering or even participating, certainly you can get in touch with me there at the Diabetes Center. My phone number is 508-1765, or they can contact anybody at Hackler. They're obviously going to have information over there. And so it's just been such a great thing to see the kids get involved, the high school kids get involved, and everybody come together to support
That's the
this.
beauty of this community. Everybody gets behind the cause.
It's amazing.
And it's wonderful, and the whole CAB Academies, the program is just outstanding. I always love it because so many times, whether it be our hospital, our community houses, our school system, here in the Mountain Home area, I don't know that people are always aware how many outside large Mr. Peterson, our CEO, always talks about Baylor on a program that we were doing at the hospital. We had such great success rates that we had huge hospitals like Baylor calling us saying, now, how did you guys do that? We'd like to recreate that.
Sure.
And we've got just wonderful programs that are going on.
It's amazing, and our diabetes program I can speak to. I know there are tons of other programs at the hospital, but I know with our education, we started out teaching, I think, 1 or 2 classes a month, and now we teach 5 or 6 classes a week.
Yeah.
The demand has just grown and grown and grown. Myself, our dietitian, Miss Jan, we both, come to work every day with a mindset of there are people out there with diabetes that need some type of assistance. That may not be getting them medication or education. That may be simply sitting and listening to their frustrations about having to grocery shop. I mean, there's just so many different aspects. But we do try to cover all of that in our classes. We do host our regular diabetes classes as well. And I just encourage anyone, if you know someone or you see someone struggling, tell them to come, tell them to give us a call or stop by the office. We know that it is not a fun disease. We know that it's not something that people look forward to. So we're there to help, and that's become my passion. That's become my mantra as far as being a nurse, and we have such good support in doing that at our hospital. And I don't know that I will ever be able to work in any other hospital facility without comparing it to Baxter and saying, well, this is what we did at Baxter Regional, because it's such a special, unique community, and we have such great support. Whether it's something that I want to do for my diabetes kids that come to the center, whether it's a program I want to host even for adults, there's never a time when I've been told, no, you can't do that. It's whatever we need to do to help these folks, that's what we're going to do. And it is, I think, one of the biggest and most helpful aspects of our hospital is that we are concerned about and we do try to help our patients in every aspect.
And also too, Jody, just to remind folks that I know that when you're talking about things that you've asked for, and one is the portable kitchen. And
Yes,
you know, here's Jan, the nutritionist, and yourself, and I know that both of you go out into other areas.
Sure.
That you're more than happy. If someone gives you a call, you try and get it all scheduled and set up so you can show people how to
That's right.
talk to them about diabetes. They don't necessarily have to come to you. There's the option there
Right.
of going out and speaking to
We
your
just-
civic group or church group.
Right. We just got finished with a program actually over in Salem, and we have obviously the hospital here supports a couple of clinics over in that area, so it was a very easy transition over there. But we just realized, gosh, some of these people would have to drive 45 minutes or an hour to get to us. And so we loaded up and we went to Salem,
Yeah, I was
you know,
say,
and we took it to them. And we have a couple of different 3 or 4 hour programs that we can do. We focus a lot on the food and the nutrition. Jan, being our dietitian, she does a great job with demonstrations and showing people and working with people. But that kitchen has just opened a lot of doors for us to get out in the community. And so we load that thing up, and it's amazing. You know, it has the mirror just like on television and everything.
It's just like a TV
it's
show.
Great. And we get out there and hustle that and try to make sure that these folks are getting the education that they need. The program in Salem, actually, I believe we had almost 50 people come. And so that was a great turnout. And I encourage anybody, if you know of an area that you feel like we could set up and have some sort of a program for diabetes, we're more than happy to help with that or get that going in your area, because we know that we can't always get folks to Mountain Home, and that makes sense. But we also know we're the only diabetes education center for a good radius, yes.
Right.
I do not believe that there are any other hospitals in our surrounding area that have any kind of diabetes education programs.
No.
There are some other diabetes nurses out there traveling around and doing things, and which we sometimes collaborate with them as well. So it's a great program. I can't take credit. I just sometimes end up in these great situations, and I'm so thankful for that. But we've had a long-standing program now for 14 years at the hospital, and that just amazes me, because a lot of places will cut their education programs when money gets tight or
that's
budgets.
the first thing to go.
That's right. And the hospital's always been very supportive of that. And I think that just continues to show and reign true to, we are concerned about doing the right thing for every patient every time. Yes.
Absolutely.
Every patient every time.
And it always comes full circle. You've got the CAB kids helping the Hackler intermediate kids, and my understanding is any monies that are raised from this also go and help the Repel Diabetes Learning Center as a donation, because a lot of people forget with our hospital, we're a 501c3. Everything that's raised or that the community raises on behalf of the hospital goes right back into the hospital, which in turn goes right back out to you, the community. So we're, it's all there.
It's a full circle, and I think the 5K and the fundraising part of that obviously is great. But my favorite part is just going out and seeing those kids finish that race.
Oh, absolutely.
Some of them have never even gone to a 5K or been to a race, and so that is my favorite part, and just seeing them and being able to support them.
Sure.
And I know I have a Hackler kid this year. I'm so excited. One of my very own. And so all of our children are going to go and support and run with our one Hackler student, and that is what I would say. Any of you that have any family that is affiliated with the Hackler school system, go out and support. Come out, join us, and if you can, race if you want to. Because
and mom and dad, if not, walk it.
Those kids
just be there.
Just love to have all of their family and their support there, and it's great. And we are so thankful for a community, so thankful for the people in this community that continue to support what we do every day. So
every day.
It's great.
And when you mentioned all the various programs and the fact that you're always there for people need to understand the community house is open 9 to 4, Monday through Friday.
Yes, every day.
Just come on in.
Full access to a nurse and a dietitian every day.
Yep, and it's all
amazing.
Free.
Same thing with our other. I always try to talk about our other support houses too when I do these programs, because we're the only hospital anywhere, I'm almost certain, that has a cancer support house, a diabetes education center,
Right.
a center on aging, and a women's health education center. I go places and I tell people what we have at our hospital, and their jaw drops, because in Mountain Home, Arkansas, that's making some major headway
Yeah.
for healthcare.
It certainly is.
It's really a blessing that we have all this. And so just like I said, let us know how we can help. You can always contact us by phone at the Rappel House. 508-1765 gets you right into my extension line. But also come by, or like you said,
Yeah.
check out the other opportunities, the other educational programs that all of the community support houses have, because they have some great ones.
Right, and we've got it all online at www.baxterregional.org. So go ahead, calendar's all updated for all 4 community houses. And there's also other information in there about our integrative center for medicine, integrative medicine, and also our Fairlamb Senior Clinic. And there's just lots of information for you to read online. So Jody, thank you so much for being here today. Will you come back and see me real soon?
Obviously.
All right.
Absolutely.
Have
anytime.
fun at the Hackler Intermediate 5K run, Healthy
Yes.
Kids 5K. It's going to be May 30th.
May 30th.
And they can register there at 7 a.m. Right
Absolutely.
at Hackler.
Race starts at 8. So
All right.
we'll be there.
All right. Thanks for joining us today for BRMC's Healthy Connections. We'll see you again next week.